Hi, I'm Amber with RealGirlGlam.com, and I want to share a little beauty review with you today of one of my new favorite beauty products, the bareMinerals Ready Foundation. I'm kind of a new user of bareMinerals. I've actually only used their cream-based correcting concealer that I absolutely love. I did a little concealer comparison on RealGirlGlam.com about how much I love this stuff compared to some of the other products that I've used from other brands. So I'll share the link with you in the description. Anyway, just starting using bareMinerals, I had heard about the Ready Foundation that is a powder foundation. I've never really used foundation because I hated the liquid foundation. I hated how it felt on my skin, and it kind of gave you like that masky, cakey look. And you always had like the line and stuff. So when I heard that bareMinerals was coming out with a powder foundation that was going to be 20 SPF, it was something that I wanted to get my hands on as soon as possible. I ended up ordering the Ready Foundation with the brush made specifically for the foundation from QVC. I know that they do sell the brush and the foundation separately at like Ulta and I'm sure at bareMinerals stores. But the deal from QVC was a little bit better because it did come with the brush. And the brush is kind of expensive. I think it's like either $20 or $25. It could be a little bit more. Anyway, it is really easy to use. And although I've never used any makeup from bareMinerals before, I'm sure you're like me and you've heard their swirl, tap, buff method, especially if you watch any of those late night infomercials. So you're supposed to do the same thing with this foundation. The very first time I started using it, I tried to do, swirling the brush into the powder, but it kind of made too much come up and onto the brush and kind of just made me waste some of the powder. So instead of swirling, I kind of just tap the brush like this into the powder. The next thing you're supposed to do is tap off any excess. Yeah, so that doesn't super work. You can see I'm tapping here, and not very much has come off the brush. I think because this brush, which I didn't talk about, is, first of all, it's got a really nice angle to it, which makes it applying the powder to your face really nice, but it's also very, very dense. It's hard, like when you pull the bristles apart, it's a very dense brush. So I think because the brush is so dense, the powder doesn't really tap off very well. But with using it, I haven't noticed that that's really made a whole lot of difference. I don't see like a lot of excess sitting on my face or anything like that. So what you're supposed to do is then start from, I guess, the outside working inward and swirling the powder onto your face. So I just kind of work around my face, and one of the good things about this foundation that I really liked was that it's kind of hard to see on your face. And I know that sounds like it's bad, but it's really not, because you don't hit that line there of where the foundation is. It's really just a light, covering over your skin. I wouldn't call it full coverage because you can kind of still see, your little freckles and, your skin through the makeup, which I really like. And one of the other great things that I like is that I said that I have started to use their correcting concealer, which does a really good job, but I have very dark under eye circles and no concealer covers them 100%. So this kind of gives me my concealer a little extra oomph, of coverage, which is really nice. The powder, when it's on your face, you really can't feel it at all. If you just use like a regular compact or powder, that's just kind of like what it feels like. It doesn't really feel like you have anything on your skin at all. Overall, I'm a really big fan of this foundation. The only negative thing that I can say, I have kind of little bit of bigger pores on my cheeks. I feel like it makes my pores look just a little bit larger, but as soon as I put on, any blush or anything like that, you don't notice it at all. So that's my review of the Ready Foundation. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Don't forget to check out RealGirlGlam.com, and thanks for watching.